Welcome back, everyone, to Anything You Want, where the most captivating stories from the world of fame, passion, and glamour unfold before your eyes. If you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit that join button to become part of our ever-growing community. Today, we bring you an extraordinary story that's setting both Turkey and Europe ablaze. The dazzling journey of Demet Özdemir and Çağatay Ulusoy, whose path from Istanbul's airport to the luminous streets of Ken has become a modern fairy tale for millions of fans worldwide. It was still early morning when the first flashes began to pierce through the glass doors of Istanbul airport. The air was charged, not with the usual rush of departures, but with the kind of electric anticipation that only true stardom can create. There they were, side by side, two of Turkey's most beloved faces, Demet Özdemir and Çağatay Ulusoy, poised for takeoff toward what could easily become the most defining moment of their careers. Demet's appearance was the very essence of effortless glamour. Clad in a beige trench coat that fluttered lightly as she walked, oversized sunglasses framing her delicate features, she looked every bit the international icon she was destined to become. Çağatay, walking just a step behind her, embodied the calm confidence of a man at the peak of his craft, his navy linen jacket and white shirt radiating a refined simplicity that perfectly complemented Demet's sophisticated elegance. Yet what truly drew attention wasn't their impeccable fashion sense but the warmth between them, a quiet intimacy that no lens could fully capture but every observer could feel. When asked by reporters about their trip, Demet smiled graciously and said, "We're going to Cannes, but our hearts remain in Turkey. This project isn't just a series, it's a labor of love. We want to represent our country in the best way possible." Çağatay added humbly, "Working with Demet has been a great joy. We've created something we genuinely believe in." Their sincerity resonated with everyone watching. The airport became a scene of national pride, banners reading "Demet and Çağatay will conquer Cannes" waved among cheering fans, while the cameras tried to keep up with every shared glance, every quiet laugh between the two stars. And just like that, their journey began, not merely a flight to France, but a symbolic ascent of Turkish television to global recognition. Remember to like this video and tell us in the comments, have you ever seen such pure star power in motion? The duo's new project, Esref Rüya, has already been heralded as a turning point for Turkish drama. With its powerful storytelling and profound performances, it captivated not only local audiences but also international critics. It was this success that brought Demet and Çağatay to Cannes, to present exclusive scenes from the show at one of the world's most prestigious festivals. According to early reports, the selected scenes focused on Demet's character's internal transformation, a performance that some European journalists have already described as the most moving portrayal of the year. Çağatay's controlled intensity perfectly counterbalanced Demet's emotional depth, creating a harmony that transcended language and culture. When asked how they felt representing Turkey on such a global stage, Demet said softly, "This project is part of our hearts. It's not just acting, it's a reflection of who we are and what our country can achieve." Her words echoed through newsrooms and social media feeds alike, as fans proudly declared, "They're not just actors, they're ambassadors of a new era for Turkish television." Those who witnessed the scene said that even the way they walked, shoulder to shoulder, occasionally brushing hands, smiling like two people sharing an inside secret, spoke volumes. Whatever the truth behind their bond, it was undeniable that the chemistry that once electrified screens had now stepped into real life. If you believe in the magic that happens when fiction meets reality, don't forget to hit subscribe to Anything You Want. And then came the moment the entire country had been waiting for. When Demet Özdemir and Çağatay Ulusoy landed in Cannes, it wasn't just another celebrity arrival, it was a cultural event. The Turkish press watched with pride, the international media with curiosity, and fans around the world with sheer excitement. Their first photos in France showed them strolling along the beach, coffee cups in hand, smiling like old friends discovering a dream together. They looked both exhausted and exhilarated, as if aware that they were walking not just on sand, but on history. The Esref Rüya screening at Cannes was nothing short of triumphant. The room filled with applause that seemed to stretch endlessly as the final credits rolled. Critics from Variety, Elle France, and Le Figaro rushed to their keyboards with praise. Variety: Demet Özdemir's emotional gravity is mesmerizing, while Çağatay Ulusoy's performance adds a level of depth rarely seen in contemporary European television. Le Figaro: These Turkish stars bring more than talent, they bring soul. Their speeches were replayed endlessly on Turkish news channels, becoming symbols of national pride. Fans online declared, they didn't just represent Turkey, they were Turkey. It didn't take long for international producers to take notice. Rumor has it that several festival representatives approached the duo with proposals for future projects. Whispers spread of a French-Italian co-production eyeing Demet for a leading role, while Çağatay's name began circulating in discussions for a major European Netflix original. When asked to comment, Demet's representative simply smiled and said, "We're receiving incredible feedback. For now, our only goal is to honor our country." That single sentence was enough to send her fans into a frenzy of speculation. Meanwhile, their public appearances in Cannes became a phenomenon of their own. Whether walking along the boulevard, sharing a quiet breakfast, or posing with admirers, their natural charm enchanted everyone they encountered. One photo, Demet holding a young girl's hand during a fan meet, went viral with the caption, "This is what a true star looks like." As the festival continued, one thing became clear: Turkish television had officially conquered the international stage. The names Demet Özdemir and Çağatay Ulusoy echoed through interviews, features, and red carpet commentary. Esref Rüya was no longer just a series, it had become a cultural bridge, proof that storytelling from Istanbul could move hearts from Paris to Los Angeles. And through it all, the question lingered, was there something more between them? Neither actor confirmed nor denied the speculation, choosing silence over sensationalism. But sometimes silence speaks louder than words. The way they exchanged glances, the way their laughter intertwined, the way they stood slightly closer than necessary, it all painted a picture that words could never define. As we wrap up today's story, we can't help but feel that we're witnessing something bigger than fame, something about connection, pride, and the shared dream of seeing Turkish artistry recognized across the globe. So, what do you think? Is this partnership purely professional, or are we watching a love story bloom on the world stage? Share your thoughts below, we love hearing from our community. And remember, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit join to support anything you want, the channel that brings you closer to the stars, one unforgettable story at a time. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and never stop dreaming.